Research in the neurosciences and in human development has clearly established that the period from birth to 3 years is the most critical in an individual's development. Infants and children learn more quickly and develop more rapidly in the first 3 years of their lives than at any other time. Growth deficits due to early malnutrition are generally not recouped in later years. Optimizing overall development during these early years, therefore, involves a combination of appropriate interventions in health, nutrition, and psychosocial stimulation for infants and toddlers. With this goal in mind, the Center for Learning Resources developed a caregiver education program called Vikas Balacha Sahbag Sarvanta.
We started working in this area around 1996-97. By then there was a lot of global research which showed the significance of early infant stimulation. We started our work by conducting a household survey in a small community to see the extent of adult-child interaction, especially with children in the birth to 3-year age group. We also did some observations of interactions in these homes. The information we collected through these survey and the observation revealed that there was a need for inputs for responsive parenting. And we realized that there was a need for caregiver education, which should include not only aspects related to health and nutrition, but also psychosocial stimulation for this young child.
We designed a curriculum for caregiver education and developed related communication materials. Community health workers, Anganwadi workers, and other field-based communicators can use this package to promote holistic childcare within poor families.
To study the effectiveness of this caregiver education program, the CLR implemented it in 3 villages in Mulshi block of Pune district, covering about 200 caregivers. This is Kule, one of the villages involved. Before implementing the program, it was essential to understand the existing local caregiving practices in the village so that the CLR's generic curriculum could be modified to incorporate care messages that were relevant in this particular geographical and cultural context. This contextualization was done with the help of techniques of rapid rural appraisal and a baseline survey. The data gathered through rapid rural appraisal became part of the baseline, along with a more formal baseline survey. The baseline survey was conducted with primary caregivers, secondary caregivers, and male caregivers. It consisted of administering a questionnaire covering healthcare, nutrition, and psychosocial stimulation of children in the birth to 3 years age group.
गरोदरपणात साधारण बाईचं वजन किती वाढायला हवं?
जर 40 असेल तर असं 2-3 किलोनी वाढ होती. एवढं काही
म्हणजे किती किलो? 40 चे किती किलो व्हायला हवं?
40 ते 42-43.
The next important step was to identify and train local women who would serve as communicators in the research villages. CLR staff conducted training programs for these field-based communicators, along with 12 ICDS Anganwadi workers from the nearby villages. The training helped these community workers to develop communication skills for conducting effective caregivers meetings and home visits. An initial meeting was held in the village to inform caregivers about the program.
आज आपण नाव नोंदणी करायची तर
Interested caregivers were asked to register their names if they wished to participate. Subsequently, caregivers' meetings were held once a week on a fixed day. The topics covered in these meetings were based on the CLR Caregiver Education curriculum. Caregivers were encouraged to come to the meetings along with their children. Toys were distributed to these children to play with. Setting up playgroups in this way helped to increase the participation of mothers and grandmothers. Besides discussing aspects of child care, participants also learned appropriate songs for young children, how to tell stories, make simple toys, and how to engage in stimulating play activities with their children. After each meeting, participants went home with a pictorial handout that could be put up at home to serve as a reminder of the messages and to share with other family members. Follow-up home visits were an important component of the intervention. These visits also helped to reinforce the messages.
तुला आठवतंय का गटात आपण चर्चा केली होती ना बाळाला जेवण द्यायच्या विषयी तुला आठवतंय का किती वेळा द्यायचंय ते
सांगा.
आपण 4 ते 5 वेळा बाळाला अर्धी वाटी मिळायलाच हवी.
Some home visits were aimed to seek participation from caregivers other than those who regularly attended the meetings. Every attempt was made to target male family members.
तिला काय फायदा होतो तुम्ही तिच्याबरोबर खेळत होता
तिचा थोडा व्यायाम होतो शरीराचा खेळण्यामुळे अन्न खाल्लेलं पचतंय.
पचते डोक्याला काय उपयोग होतो मेंदूला
A poster exhibition was designed by the CLR and staged in the village to sensitize the village community at large on the importance of holistic child care and how to promote it. To sum up, the primary or secondary caregiver and child were at the heart of the intervention. The CLR provided training and various visual aids to the field-based communicators. Each communicator conducted meetings and home visits in the villages to convey the care messages, while the CLR elicited the feedback necessary for effective implementation of the entire program. At the end of this caregiver education program, its impact was carefully studied through an end-line survey and focus group discussions. The findings clearly established that the program had a huge impact on mothers' and grandmothers' knowledge related to prenatal care. The end-line survey showed that the percentage of mothers scoring high on knowledge related to prenatal care increased from 55% to 98%. Grandmothers too showed an increase, but not as much as mothers. two mothers, Sarika and Asha, shared with the investigators how the program helped them to understand more about prenatal care.
असं गरोदरपणातलं ते पण आधीच काही माहित नव्हतं, ते पण माहिती पडलं.
म्हणजे आता आम्हाला तर माहितीच होतं, इंजेक्शन मिळतात सरकारी दवाखान्यात, 2-3 इंजेक्शन मिळतात धनुर्वाताची, पण त्या गोळ्या पण देतात डॉक्टर खायला, की ती काळजी घेतात म्हणजे आपली डॉक्टर पण, की रक्त वाढवावं म्हणून. पण आम्ही त्या गोळ्या घ्यायचो आणि असं वाटायचं की नको, म्हणजे जुनी लोकांची समजूत असते ना की त्यांनी गर्भवाढ होते म्हणून खायच्या नाही. तिच्या
गर्भवाढ झाली की
तर गर्भवाढ झाली की असं वाटतं सिझेरिंग होईल का काय होईल असं, म्हणजे आम्हाला काळजी पडते ना. त्यावेळेस मी तिच्या वेळेस खाल्ल्या नव्हत्या त्या गोळ्या, कारण की मला माहितीच नव्हती. पण नंतर हिच्या वेळेस आहे ना संध्या मॅडमनी अगदी त्या म्हटल्या की खरंच ह्यानी काही होत नाही, रक्तवाढ फक्त होते, त्यामुळे मी हिच्या वेळेस खाल्ल्या त्या गोळ्या, मग काही नाही झालं मला.
The caregiver education program also had a positive impact on caregivers' knowledge related to infant health and nutrition. It was observed that the percentage of mothers scoring high on knowledge related to infant health and nutrition increased from 68% to 100%. For grandmothers, it increased from 43% to 76%. Asha and Malan shared with us their experiences.
संध्या मॅडमने सांगितलं अंगावलं दूध द्यायचं आणि 6 महिनेपर्यंत पाणी पाजायचं नाही. पण मी माझ्या पहिल्या पोरीला पाणी पाजलं होतं, ती किती 10-12 दिवसाची झाली आणि तेव्हापासून पाणी पाजायला सुरुवात केली. तर मग ह्यांनी सांगितलं की लहान बाळाला पाणी नाही पाजायचं, अंगामध्ये भरपूर पाणी असतं, अंगावलं दुधामध्ये काय 80% वाटतं पाणी असतं, 20% दूधच असतं असं सांगितलं. मग मी नाही पाजलं.
अर्धी वाटी घ्यायची बाळाला चारायचं. आपण 1 वाटी खाल्ली तर बाळाने अर्धी खाल्लीच पाहिजे ना.
दिवसभर अर्धीच वाटी?
नाही, एक टायमाला.
मग कितीदा असे चालायची? अर्धी
4-5 वेळा चारायची.
अर्धी वाटी.
The findings indicated a spectacular impact on mothers' knowledge of psychosocial development and how to promote it.
The post data indicated much more responsive parenting and stimulating ways of playing with children during their free time. We feel that the most salient impact of the program has been that more and more caregivers understood that a child learns from birth, and this knowledge provides the basis for caregivers' consciousness to provide psychosocial stimulation. Regarding psychosocial stimulation, the baseline data showed that interaction with the young children by caregivers, both mothers and grandmothers, was more of functional in nature. They interacted if the child cried, or if the child demanded an interaction, or else when the child had to be put to bed. The caregivers who participated in our program moved away from this. They became aware of things around them in the homes and outside the homes, which could be used to play with children. They learnt different ways of using these things to stimulate the child's mind.
This was reflected in the scores. The baseline scores indicated that very few mothers could be rated as scoring high on knowledge of psychosocial development. The knowledge related to interaction at feeding time, bedtime, bath time, and during caregivers' free time showed a significant increase after our intervention.
पहिलं म्हणजे असं खेळायला वेळ आपलं कामच करीत राहायचं ना, एवढा खेळायचं इंटरेस्ट नव्हतं घेत. आता ते ताई म्हणायला लागल्या ना की मुलांसंग असं खेळायचं किंवा त्यांना खेळणं शिकवायचं, बनवायला, किंवा आपण करण तेच ते करणार खेळायला शिकवलं तर. आता पोरं आम्हाला वाटतं की त्या आल्यापासून आमची पोरं जरा हुशार झाली, साक्षी बोलाय विलाय पण आता मस्त लागली.
ते बाळाचं मला म्हणजे बाळाला लहानपणापासून कळतं ते अजिबात मला माहित नव्हतं. म्हणजे जन्मल्यापासून बाळ जे मेंदूचा वापर करतो ना ते अजिबात माहीत नव्हतं, ते त्यात माहिती पडलं. बाळाबरोबर थोडा वेळ खेळा, ते पण असं म्हणजे काय खेळायचं ते माहीत नव्हतं, ते त्याच्यात माहिती पडलं. बाळाबरोबर कसं खेळायचं, काय खेळायचं ते.
ताई आमच्या घरी यायचे, आम्ही चर्चा करायचं, ते सांगत होत्या किंवा वजन कमी आहे त्याचा पोरीचं, त्यावेळेस वाढवायचं असेल तर तुम्ही केळं दर दिवस घेऊन या, तिला चारा. आणि तुझं नव्हतं ना त्यावेळेस, लहान होती ना त्यावेळी, आणि तुझं नव्हतं मी.
बाजूच्या आजी सांगायच्या की लहान बाळाच्या पोटात दुखतं, त्यामुळे आम्ही आणत नाही. मग संध्या मॅडमने आम्हाला ना समजून सांगितलं की त्या केळीने चांगलं वजन वाढतं, त्यामुळे आम्ही रोज तिला द्यायचं मग एक एक केळी.
The CLR Action research clearly establishes that using effective communication methods with mothers and other caregivers can bring about significant changes in care behaviors within families. Besides the delivery of good health services and nutrition through state programs, the survival, growth, and optimal development of our children depends largely on the day-to-day care they receive in their homes.